Welcome to Screw the Commute, the entrepreneurial podcast dedicated to getting you out of the car and into the money. With your host, lifelong entrepreneur and multimillionaire, Tom Antion.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here with episode 1003 of Screw the Commute podcast. Today we're going to talk about a really great microphone system that I think would be very handy for you to shoot remotely. Of course, you can use it in your studio or in your home office too, but if you had to go out anywhere, this is a great compact microphone system. All right, hope you didn't miss episode 1002. That was how AI can screw you out of your traffic. If you use it too much and don't, to write all your stuff for you, but you don't modify it, it's going to hurt your traffic, and I got the receipts, all right? Or Neil Patel gave me the receipts. Okay, pick up a copy of our automation ebook. Version 3.0 is out, so if you've gotten the old version, 2.0, make sure you go back to screwthecommute.com/automate free and get the new version. All right, check out my mentor program at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com and my school at imtcva.org, the only licensed, dedicated internet and digital marketing school in the country, probably the world. Licensed to operate by SHEV, the State Council on Higher Education in Virginia, but it's distance learning, so you don't have to be in Virginia to take the classes. All right, so here's the deal. I had to get some remote videos, in other words, out of my office videos done. And I went looking. I hadn't done any out of the office for a while, and so I went looking for my very fancy, expensive Sennheiser microphones. And they're like they were $700 when I got them years ago. I don't know how much they cost now, but I couldn't find them. But I remembered that in my drone operation, I had a set from DJI. Now, DJI is a Chinese company that's been taking a lot of heat because, they're trying to kick them out of the world, and I don't know. But anyway, the drone is great, and this microphone system is great. So let me tell you about it. So it's the whole thing, including two microphones, is no bigger than a pack of cigarettes, a thick pack of cigarettes, all right? And it's got a case that's called a battery case. So the receiver and the two clip-on transmitters, while they do more than clip-on, are in this battery case. So you charge up the battery case, and it charges up all the stuff inside a couple times, all right? If you're out on the road and you're getting low on battery on one of the transmitters, you put it back in the case for a little while, go have lunch, and come back and it's charged up again. All right, it's amazing. Yeah, it's got a little case here. You just open the lid, and you can see it's got lights on the front that tells you how much charge that the case has. And then as soon as you open it up, it links up the transmitters and the receiver. It's just really, really cool. Now, the two wireless mics, they're really extra cool because they're very tiny. They put out great sound quality, but you can mount them on yourself several ways. So they have a clip on them already. However, you can also put a magnet behind your shirt or blouse and then just stick it to the magnet, and there's no clip. So you can put it anywhere you want rather than having to clip it on a lapel or something like that. Or you can get, this isn't in your little case here, but you can get it's like a necklace, but it has a thing on it that hangs down, and it can be under your shirt or whatever, and then you can just stick the mic to that. So that's pretty cool. And they're very powerful. You can go, they claim 250 meters line of sight. All right, so I never tried or can't think of a reason I would need to go that far away from the camera other than so I don't break the lens with my, face made for radio. All right. But anyway, and it also comes with what we call in the business dead cats. Those are the little fuzzy things that go on the microphone in case you're outdoors and it's windy. You can also mount them underneath. When we did my Fatso tennis video, it was really cold and windy. So it was actually mounted way under my shirt so that the wind wouldn't hit directly. But anyway, this one comes with them, and they won't fall off because they don't just fit over the mic. They go in and you turn it a quarter turn, and they're on there solidly, so they're not going to fall off on you. Very nice, well thought out system. Now here's another crazy thing that you never find on wireless mics is that a backup recording can be made on each individual microphone. So not only does the receiver that goes into your cell phone or to a camera or something record, you get a backup recording in case something went wrong or your cell phone died or whatever. You got a backup audio recording on each microphone, and you can set it to record, not to record, and all kinds of stuff. You can also set the microphones to all be on one channel or to be stereo, all kinds of different options to set your microphones on how they work. And then another feature, listen to this. The microphones, if you choose to, if you're in a loud environment, you might do this. If you choose to, you can turn on what's called a safety recording. So the microphone records you at whatever level you're yelling into it, if it was a loud atmosphere. But it also makes a backup recording at 6 decibels less to make sure that your main recording wasn't so loud that it distorted. I mean, this is just amazing that this things will do. And the whole package with 2 microphones, receiver, and I didn't even tell you about the receiver yet, is less than half of one of my Sennheiser mics. All right, so crazy. It's, again, DJI is the brand. Now, let's talk about the receiver. The receiver has all kinds of settings that you can, and it's tiny, and you can swipe with your finger and swipe left and right and up and down and set all the settings on the gain of the microphones and the gain of the receiver. If you want to jack up the signal, this and that. And then inside the case, there's 3 different ways to mount the receiver. And each little piece just slides on to the receiver, and then the other piece you put back in the case. And I'm going to put a picture of this in the show notes where Larry will put a picture. I'm going to take a picture of it and you can put it in the show notes, Larry. And so you have a USB-C connector, which is what my Apple iPhone uses. And it also has the older Lightning connector, but it also has a shoe for a DSLR or big fancy camera, all sitting in the case. And you don't have to put each one of them on if whichever one you use all the time just stays on the receiver and it all fits in the case. It's just crazy. So anyway, it's, and there's tutorials online. People have, like 45 minutes. I sat down instead of trying to read the manual, just watched this guy and he showed examples of everything. And so you can find, it's very popular. So you can find tutorials that show you exactly how to use it. And it's just really, really a big breakthrough in ease. I mean, probably the worst problem it has is it's so small you'll lose stuff. Right? So you got to be careful with that. Anyway, so that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Check the website when you can, and I'll take a picture of it and we'll put it there right at the top of the show notes. And it's a really good, solid investment that you'll use over and over again if you're using video away from your standard setup. But again, if you don't have a wireless mic now, don't buy one. This will work in-house or remotely. It's just so handy. And I don't get excited that much about equipment, but this thing is just amazing. And you better hurry up and get one. I'm not an affiliate or anything, but before they kick DJI out of the country. I don't think they will. There's so many drones that use DJI. All right, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Check out my mentor program, greatinternetmarketingtraining.com, if you want one-on-one help from me and my entire staff. And they've been here for years, and I've been doing this now 31 and a half years, making millions online. So I can save you a lot of trouble, lots and lots of trouble if you just do what I tell you. Anyway, check it out at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com. And it also includes a scholarship to my school, which you can either use yourself for extra training or gift to somebody. So anyway, check it out, and I will catch you on the next episode. See you later.